Nearing the end of the CEBL season, I want to talk about how poorly the CEBL handled this Tristan Jass collab. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Tristan Jass, but you need to respect him as an asset and a product, right? Tristan Jass, 5.63 million subs, right? That is huge. So why aren't you playing him? He doesn't have skills. Yeah, we already know that, but this isn't your first time having a person who's a celebrity to come play in the league. This is probably going to be a model for you to have to bring in fans. With Tristan Jass, you post him. Recently, you had 1,233 likes with 7 comments on Insta, and then 2,524 on another one with 30 comments. That is literally almost 10xing compared to the rest of your posts you've made all over the page. Fans are complaining and saying, hey, he knew already that this was going to be a collab and this was just because they want a partnership, because they wanted people to come and watch. But you need to play him. You've done this with J. Cole already. J. Cole wasn't the greatest basketball player to ever see the court, but the Scarborough Shooting Stars still played him a little bit. All you needed to do to keep the fans' attention was give the guy a jersey, let him play 3 minutes a game, and come off the bench. The Vancouver Bandits weren't a bad team where they were fighting for a championship spot. 17-5 currently, 2 wins ahead of the Calgary Surge, who's sitting in second. You have 3 games left in the season. This is the chance for you to pull him off the bench, put him on against some really bad teams if you still have any left on your schedule. You're versing the 11-11 Shooting Stars. That's a perfect matchup right there to play against. You put him in, and the end of the second, going the halftime, you put him at the end of the fourth. Make sure you have a nice, decent lead. You can come in, make him score a basket or something. That's so simple to do. And the other one you have is the Blackjacks for 10-11. Again, same thing. You already know. Hey, he's going to be a liability scoring-wise. He's going to be a liability defense-wise. He's never played pro. He hasn't played high school. He hasn't played college. He can do pretty well one-on-one. You already knew that he's going to bring fans in because you already did an exhibition match. So, yeah, he had an injury earlier in the season. Sure, I understand that. But you should have been looking at your schedule and saying, hey, when do I verse teams I know I could beat by 20 points? Like the Rattlers on Friday, July 18th. On the 18th, you beat them 100-79. 100-79, and you're saying you couldn't put this guy in for the last 6 minutes of the game? Like, this isn't your first rodeo. J. Cole's already been in the league. J. Cole came here. J. Cole's made the Scarborough Shooting Stars a popular team, and instead of doing anything with this nice, not impressions, but his impressions of viewers, you kind of just let it rot. Even got him and Kyrie Irving to talk about it on a podcast.
So I got a shout out to the Vancouver Bandits, man. You think you could set up something, a meeting with them when we...
He's letting it all rot. Like, there's another YouTuber, mid-range. This guy was a professional baller, and he came and he made a video about Tristan Jass. You know what the video about Tristan Jass did? 105K views. On his secondary channel, another one, 12K views. Like people want to hear about him playing. He has 3 videos on this channel. 1 million on one. He has 341K on the other one, and 601K on the next. He also has 269 on the first one, announcing that he's signing a pro contract. But these videos are so backwards. It's like his new video really says, my first pro basketball game. That's clickbait. I'll tell you why it's clickbait. Because that video, people are probably thinking, oh my God, he finally played a game. No. That's the preseason game he played all the way back with the season start. He played an exhibition match against his own team, exhibition match against a college, and then he played an exhibition match against a TBT team, which that last one I would count as an actual game. But again, like, you should have been playing him. J. Cole, when he was in the league, he played five games. He played 5 games, and he played 9 minutes per game, and he averaged 2 points per game. All you needed to do was take Tristan Jass, stick him in the corner. He catches the ball, he throws it up, open 3. That's it. He hits that 1-3. You post on social media. Boom. There's your views for the week. There's your views for the month. You do that 4 times through their whole season. You keep the views up, and more people keep on tuning in. You played him in some games, and his jersey sells, and you get more money that way. You added this guy. He probably gave you an insane boost to followers on all social media platforms. People are still asking on like the Reddit's not even big, but people are still asking, where's Tristan Jass this? Where's Tristan Jass that? Is he ever going to play the game? Oh, he's not going to play a game because it's all media stunt. He was injured this, he was injured that. Like, he's supposed to be on a pro team, but he's out doing a 3-point half-court contest with Mr. Beast and Giannis. There was literally no point of having this guy on here. He's not helping to bring in more viewers because the people are coming, then leaving. Like, I'm going to say right now, I don't think a single person from Tristan Jass is even continuing watching this league. there's almost 1 million people you probably could pull from using Tristan Jass' name. I would think probably like 10 are gonna stay and watch your league. The majority of our teams are down in Ontario, and guess how easy is it for US people to cross the border to go watch a game, especially Niagara Riverlines and Bandits. That's a rivalry from last season because that was the finals matchup. If you showed a video of him suiting up and doing warm-ups and doing layup lines, people would come to see the games. But instead, we're letting this golden egg opportunity just roll away. And you're probably also paying him to do this. There's no way this injury he has to last the whole season. Like, suit him up. Show him in the layup lines at least. But if you have any suggestions of what content you want to see, please let me know. I'm going to start pivoting a lot closer to NBA style content because looking at my statistics, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. But until then, take care. Bye.